Good morning, guys. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I don't really see a lot of things for today. I think I'm gonna be pretty inactive out of the gate today also. Things just need to... There's just not a lot of setups out there on the long or the short side. Just still time for patience. This is where the bases are being built. If you have patience during base building periods, then you can profit a lot once the bases have been built. And right now we're in a base building period. VTSI EP, I'm not sure, don't know. I haven't looked at the numbers, maybe. QRVO, it's not a semi name. Yeah, I'm not sure this is a great trading stock. It's not really a... It's kind of all over the place. I think this kind of stock is better used trading off the weekly. It is building a big flag, that it is doing. Maybe I may trade it, but I don't recommend any of you guys trading this thing. There are more explosive things out there. This scan VIAC, do I expect a big bounce? I don't know. I'll just... I have no idea. No idea if they even will bounce. Obviously I'm in them because I think they can bounce, but if they can bounce big, I don't know. If the same actor that kept buying it here and now they sold it here, there's no reason for it to like bounce back. Like it's different with maybe stuff like Baidu and TME because they're much bigger. I don't know. I don't know. And also like both, I think, was it TME and VIPs that announced buybacks? So these things, you know, the companies themselves are supporting the stock price. These things, I don't know. We'll see. ASO EP. Did they report? AMRX for a breakout, it's not a good setup. It needs more time. And also in this market, you know, be really careful what you're buying for breakouts, okay? This is not an easy no-brainer where everyone makes money type of market anymore. You know, you gotta be super selective. Really make sure it's something special if you're gonna buy breakouts. Yeah, cruise lines and airlines, yes, they are. They are. A lot of the airlines look good. Cruise lines don't look as good. Yeah, they're not. They're not. But airlines do. Look pretty decent. A lot of them. Be right back. Yeah, the magical sound. Yeah, the old airlines look the same. I'm watching the most liquid ones. I don't anticipate breakouts. Guys, you should already know that. If you follow the instructions on the screen, I don't anticipate breakouts. Happens on maybe 1% of the time do I anticipate a breakout. Just not how I'm wired. Yeah, BNTX. Well, it's all well. Yeah, a lot of this is already priced in. And also, how long is the theme going to continue? That's the question. What you want is a big, EP is about having a big surprise. Something like this you can ignore. It doesn't matter it had triple digit earnings. Like, unless it's at a spot where it has a really good breakout, then it's another thing. But something like you can just ignore it until you actually have a setup. Just because something's gapping up on good earnings doesn't make it a buy. It needs to be something special. CSCW. Oh, this building material stock at NFT news. Okay, awesome. I love these ones. Interesting how many steel companies and building material companies get into NFT. Let's see, what's the PR? CSCW. Oh, okay. NFT. I love it. More NFT to the people. Yeah, exactly. We need those materials to build Earth 2.io. Why am I short Zoom? Because it's been showing relative strength. This thing can't go up forever. Look at it's been relentlessly building lower highs. And look at the Nasdaq bounce recently, or the past 2 days at least. Like the Zoom can't come up forever. Like the past 2 days, Nasdaq had green candles. Look at Zoom; it's been going sideways, and it's at a big like breakdown spot. It's like a bear flag type of a thingy. That's why I shorted. It's showing relative weakness. Showing relative weakness. I'm still net short, am I? I'm not sure. I am long some of these, some stuff. I think I'm about 40% long, 40% short. Like I can't see a direction for the market right now. As you can see in my portfolio, it's a very like stock picking is super important in these types of markets. Can't go with a blanket approach, just buy every random mediocre breakout and expect to make money. That worked for the past year most of the time, but it doesn't work. Most of the time it doesn't work. Gotta be super selective. CM, you short today or yesterday? I shorted yesterday. All right, let's see what we get there. This XBI biotech ETF is kind of bear flagging, resting right on the 200 day. Not sure what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm probably not gonna touch it. No, I'll take it off. I'll keep it just for fun. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not super excited about anything. Really not. I may add to Disca and VIAC if they set up on the 60 minute, if I see some tight ranges. We'll see. SRAX, a candidate for what? It just looks like a super random stock. That's some pre-market pump going on. I don't know. Oh, they had earnings. No idea. How are companies like CSGV not in jail? Well, because the SEC doesn't give a shit. And also, companies can lie to investors, but they can't lie to the government. So companies, they can pretty much say anything in a PR, and then in an SEC filing, they say the complete opposite. It happens all the time. Good luck, everyone. ARK doesn't look too healthy. Tesla looks weak too. Oh shit, I haven't logged into my broker platform. What a loser. I'm going full boomer here. MU earnings tomorrow, alright. Hopefully can gap up on earnings over this 88 area and then go. This MU is a great trading stock. It's a high price, it's very liquid, it's very technical friendly. If you study the runs it had in 2013 and 2017, 2013 and 14 and 2016 and 17, and also maybe 2018. Oh yeah, 2016 to 2018. You'll see it's technically very friendly trading stock. No, stocks don't only go up. If you believe that, you're gonna blow up faster than Bill Wang. You're right, he didn't blow up fast, but he did blow up. Or at least his funds did. I don't know about his personal net worth, but... Well, it was a family office, so I guess it was mostly his money. My point is, you are gonna blow up. That's my point. Let's not get stuck on technicalities. Bill who? The Bill who's been all over media this week. Yeah, I saw that. This guy, yeah. Maybe I should have shorted this XBI. Man, this breakdown is so clean. Look at this series of lower highs. This thing couldn't get up for air. It's a sign of weakness. Look at the beautiful 5-star breakout this index had here, or this ETF. Look at this. That's a 5-star. Beautiful. Damn, these lithium names looks like they're breaking down. All right. what does that mean, guys? Like, what? Why do you put nonsense in the chat? Cola, you're driving the boat. Like, what does it even mean? No, I'm not driving a boat. Like, come on, guys. What the hell? MDT. What's the ADR on this thing? I think you need to study what a high tide flag is. There's just so many things wrong with this. I think you need to follow the instructions on the screen. Go through the YouTube videos and the articles that are linked there. Anyone who hasn't done it yet, you need to follow the instructions on the screen. You need to spend at least 10 hours on what's in the instructions here, okay? At least 10 hours before you're allowed to write anything in the chat. Please. It's for everyone else's sake. It's not like I don't want to help you. It's that you need to help yourself, because we can't have... We need everyone on the same page. There's over 1,000 of us in here now, and everybody needs to be on the same page. It's not me trying to be mean. Tesla is losing it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did add to my ARC short. That's the only thing I did so far today. But yeah, right now things don't look too good. The semiconductor stocks are holding up well though. Viac and this guy, yeah, they're just building a range here. Yeah, I'm not really doing much here. Can you recommend any sources on how to use margin correctly? Yes, my YouTube videos. Like, I talk a lot about margin. And honestly, if you have to ask the question, like, you probably shouldn't touch margin. Pretty much, you only use margin if things are going well. Margin is to be deserved. You have to deserve margin. Just because it's there doesn't mean you deserve using it. Don't be a privileged brat. It's something you have to deserve. I'm not calling you personally a privileged brat. I'm just saying generally. That's all you need to know about margin. If things are not going well, don't even try touching margin. ARKX is live now. What? I don't get it in TC2000. Trading on cash you own. What? No one should be trading with a cash account. Everyone should get a margin account. But just because you have a margin account doesn't mean you have to use the margin. I don't even get the point of cash accounts. Oh, PDT. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right. Well, so far my shorts are weak and my longs are strong. So that's good at least. Yeah, Baidu was a parabolic long. I just didn't trade it. It was a perfect parabolic long setup. Look at this thing. It was down 32% in 3 sessions. And this is a large cap. Actually, it was a mega cap stock just a few weeks ago. Yeah, that's a big move. It had a one leg lower. It went down 22%. Had a little bit of a bounce. Had a second leg lower. Was down another 25%. And here was third leg lower. The third day on the third leg. That was a 5-star parabolic long. I wish I had done. I did it. But unfortunately I didn't. Well, the entry on this thing was when it broke the. When it stopped going down, it built this first green 60-minute candle, and the break of that was the entry. Yeah, TME, VIPs. TradingSim.com. Oh wow. Oh wow, really? This is cool. So you can actually trade in. I'm gonna create an account. Holy shit, this could be great. Test your trading skills. I'm gonna create an account. Oh. How it's different from other simulators? I don't know. I haven't used the simulator before. So I'm gonna try this one. So how does this work? I'm just mostly bored, so I'm playing around with this trading simulator. That's how addicted I am. There's not much to trade in the market, so I'm paying for a simulator just to trade. How pathetic. How the hell do you even use this thing? Oh, that's how you use it. What? Oh, is it on intraday only? Wait, is trading sim only intraday? I thought you could do it day by day. Well, that was a waste of a good trial. Wait, TC2000 as a practice sim mode? What? Where? How? I didn't even know. Okay, I'm gonna cancel my trial. This is not what I expected it to be. How the hell do you cancel your trial? Oh, paper trading? How? There you go. I had no idea. What? How do you get rid of it? What? Oh, I had no idea. I guess I've been focusing too much on trading real money in the real markets. I haven't paid attention to all these simulation modes. You learn something new every day. Simulation account challenge. Let's see who can blow up fastest by using the most amount of margin. Blow up challenge. Lower highs could make an. MHP trading. Wait, MHP, it's the guy, yeah, Marston Park. He was in the market research. Multi-strategy portfolio level backtesting software. Oh wow, that's cool. Wait, he has his own software? Oh my god, this is rocket science. I wouldn't be able to do this. Look at this, look at this. Simple script syntax. Now I do understand this word. This is where the rocket science starts. Now look at this. How can this be simple? This looks like rocket science to me. Man, I wish I could do these things. Look at, oh wow, I wish I could do this stuff. I don't understand these things. It would be cool to have like a mechanical strategy. But this is so over my head. It's more effective to build a diverse collection of simple systems than to keep adding. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can resonate with that. Yeah, I can resonate. It goes to it works the same with the discretionary strategy. It's easier to have several simple strategies than have one really complex strategy. Yeah, this is true. I'm gonna check this site later. You have won blow up challenge 4 times? Me too. Yeah, I know. MHP is in Stockby's room. He's been there for years and years. Yeah, I know MHP from Stockby. He's been posting his trades for many years. At least 5, 6 years. Like he posts daily, or at least used to. I'm never in the Stockby room. Oh wow, Mara looks strong. Riot not as much. Funny thing is, Riot was the leader for many months, and now Mara is the leader. One thing I wish I learned in school was coding. But that wasn't the thing yet when I went to school, unfortunately. Oh well. Oh well. Mara was a $5 stock back in November. I know. I bought it at $5. Oh no, Mara, I bought it in the twos. I know. Trust me, I know. I know everything about Riot and Mara. I was in them way early. Unfortunately, I didn't hold them all the way up. Udemy, yeah. Wait, Flow HS. You mean I can still learn coding? A bit less gaming, a bit more coding? So you mean I have to make sacrifices to learn a new skill? Is that what you're saying? But if I drink more Nocco and cut down on the amount of time I sleep, do I still have to make sacrifices? Yeah, it's not worth the opportunity cost. I'd rather play a game that's gonna be irrelevant in 2 years than to learn a skill that's gonna help me the rest of my life. Exactly. Next thing someone is gonna tell you, you have to make sacrifices to learn trading. Like all I want from the market, like I'm a simple guy. I don't want much. I don't demand much. But I would love to. I would love if the market gave us a $10 million opportunity. I know it's not asking for much. I just want one $10 million opportunity. And free Nocco. Yeah, that's all I ask. I don't ask for much. I'm tired of trading these small cap stocks that double, triple, these micro caps with no size. I need something big. My biggest hope for now is AMAT and LRCX. If these things work out, could be a $10 million opportunity. What's the other one I liked? It was AMAT, LRCX. There was one that I was whining and moaning and bitching that I didn't buy. Which one was it? KLAC, thanks. Oh man, you guys are sharp. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. That's the one. Yeah, okay. You want the full head of real hair? Me too. Oxy? Yeah, Oxy is setting up. Maybe later this week or next. Hey, Joshi 519, that's awesome. That's great. Guys, stop looking at these decade-long bases. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant that there's no base here. This is a completely different stock than it was back in 2000. Like, look at this thing. Look at the market cap, okay? Since there's more shares outstanding now, okay? So the market cap today, even though the price was the same back in early 2000, the market cap today is twice as high because there's twice as many shares outstanding. You know, stop looking at the super long-term time frames. It's irrelevant. It's totally irrelevant. It's not even the same stock anymore. What you need to be focusing on, it's in the past 6 months, It's made a big move for almost a mega cap stock. It's a huge move, a double. Look at how linear it is, and now it's building a flag. That's what you need to be concerned with, not something that happened 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Totally irrelevant. You're doing it wrong. Well, generally, like, you know, going back more than a few years, it's not really like what you need to be focusing on is what's happened the past 3, 6 months or 12 months. Like we are looking for recent momentum, not something that happened, you know, 20 years ago. It's not going to help us. Like if you're a short-term swing trader, like going back more than a few years, it's totally irrelevant. Yeah, totally irrelevant for the trade we're looking for. Now, obviously, you should go back and study these stocks and look at what they did, how they moved, like study the patterns, because the patterns are always the same. It's the same patterns over and over again. But if you're looking to buy MU, if it breaks out of this, I don't know, 88 area or whatever, if it breaks out on earnings tomorrow, what happened 20 years ago, it's just, it's totally irrelevant. No one like no one who was long this stock back in 2000 is still long the stock. Not a single person or fund. Maybe there's a couple. I mean, there's always someone, but you know, it's not even this. It's not the same stock anymore. It's like it's totally irrelevant. Look at monthly on QQQ in 2016. What about 2016? Yeah, I took out the 2000 highs, but the QQQs had already been going up for 6, 7 years. There's nothing special about. Like you don't need to see this. Like you can go back and just see. Oh wow, look, it broke out of a flag. Look at this range here. Okay, this is irrelevant. This has no meaning. What matters is it had recent momentum and it was flagging with higher lows. What do I need to go full retard on SC? I need a setup. And right now, oh, ARKK, looks like I'm getting stopped out of that little ad today. So what? Well, it's a good sign. They are showing weakness and then they're reclaiming. That's good. And it would be very good if XPI undercuts and reclaims. That's a bullish setup. That would be really, really good. Yeah, things are starting to shape up. That's good. Dun, 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 dun. Damn it. Baidu is gonna go back to 250 without me. Banking and financial sector is setting up. I guess KRE. What's the other one? KBE? Maybe tomorrow or later this week. Also, I'm watching these semiconductor ETFs. They're big flags, building higher lows, and they have these clean ranges. And they've been showing relative strength the whole month. And Soxol is a triple ETF. Maybe, yeah, next week or whenever they start breaking out, I'm gonna go full retard on the semiconductor ETFs. Also this K-Web ETF, I really like this one. Pulled back to the 50 weekly. Save. Yeah, Save is a good setup. I went long AAL and Jets, which is the airline ETF. This is the sector showing, one of the sectors showing the most strength. We'll see. BA, yeah, I think it needs a bit more time. YVR. Yeah, if it breaks out on volume or as an EP, yeah, it could be a nice one, but I don't see anything here really. MSTR as a crypto alternative. It's not a crypto alternative. It is a crypto. Half of their cash is in Bitcoin, or even more than half of the balance sheet is in Bitcoin. Tesla holding the 150 day, that's good. And it's building a higher low for now. NIO is also building higher lows on a daily. PDD. Okay, so it bounced off the 200-day. This is a big, it's like a leading Asia stock. Yeah, I could start watching it. It's like a low flag kind of a thingy. Not my traditional setup, but it could be a setup. Mainly too, if it breaks. Yeah, I'm actually gonna start watching these things. Like for example, if you look at Melee, like what happened to Melee back in September, it pulled back to one of the major moving averages. That time it was the 100-day. It started building higher lows, and then it broke out of this little flag. It built above the moving average, and look at the move it made. It could do something similar. It's holding a major moving average, building higher lows, and once it breaks a range, wherever this range may be, could make a big move. Square is also riding one of the major moving averages, building higher lows. You gotta pay attention to these things. It's important. And if you see a lot of stocks doing the same thing, that means the market is finally maybe ready to shape up. You gotta pay attention. You don't need any of these stupid breadth indicators. You don't need any sentiment indicators. You don't need anything. What you need is a 2 pair of eyes. You don't even, not 2 pair of eyes. You need 1 pair of eyes. You don't even need a pair of eyes. All you need is 1 eye and 1 brain. And that's all you need. Don't make things more complex than they are. Simplify. You need to pay attention what the stocks are doing. And that's the best indicator there is. What if you have no brain? Well, then you're in trouble. GM? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. If you have 2 pair of eyes, you can just discard the other pair. You only need 1 pair of eyes. You need 1 Illuminati eye. Yes. FTCH. Yeah. I like this wick down to the 200-day. Look at how many of these leading stocks, leaders, the software, internet, tech related stocks that have been leading for the past few years, and now the past few months they've been showing weakness. A lot of them are pulling back to their 100, 150, 200-day moving averages, and creating these types of candles of a major moving average and or building higher lows. A lot of them are doing it. Like those stocks are still in an uptrend, like in a longer term uptrend, like something like PDD. Like it's in a 40, or now it's like a 37% drawdown from the highs, but it's still in an uptrend. It's holding these major moving averages. Look at PDD here. Like these stocks can be great buys when they are off their highs. You don't have to buy like high tide flags. Like these types of breakouts can be very good also. Look at the breakout it had here. Made a big move, pulled back. Now it didn't perfectly pull back to the rising 150-day, but it did find support and started building higher lows. And then it took out this range. And look at the move it made. Look at the volume here. Look at the move it made. That's where big moves start many times. They don't necessarily have to be like high tide flags. But you can buy these breakouts of major moving averages on leading stocks that are in drawdowns, way off their highs. That's also one strategy. And if you study thousands of examples through history, you will see it's true. If a stock is below the 200-day, well, there is no support from whatever I can see. Buy the bid. Not sure what it means. Far-fetched, is the increased volume on those levels matter? No. I don't care about volume. I honestly don't do. Like, if you buy a breakout and, you know, at the end of the day, it's an above average volume day, look, great. But I really don't give a shit about volume unless it's an EP. Like, if it's a good setup, just buy it. Like, I bought this AAL. I know it's a liquid stock. Like, if at the end of the day closes strong on above volume, that's great. If it doesn't have if it closes strong on average volume, okay, I don't give a shit. I really don't. All I care for is follow through. Now, many times I've been in stocks that don't have any volume increase on the breakout and they still work out great. So I really don't pay attention to those things. The only thing I really care about volume is episodic pivots. If big volume doesn't come in the first few minutes, I'm not interested in it. I'm gonna go through some of my watch lists, look at the most liquid stocks. So Amazon is in a big tight range. Like Amazon, if it breaks out above this 3100 area, 3200 area, it's in a big flag, and now it's building higher lows for the past 2 weeks. Facebook already broke out of its flag a few weeks ago. Alibaba, I don't see anything. AMD looks like shit. And Nvidia looks similar to Amazon. And now it is kind of building higher lows, but it needs to break out of this 540 area, 530 area. TSM I'm watching too. It undercut the rising 100. And now it's kind of surfing it and building higher lows. JD2 undercut the 200-day and reclaimed. Like there's no setups there yet, but something like TDOC, as you can see, it's not in an uptrend anymore. Like it's below the 200-day, it's below all of these moving averages. All the moving averages are either going sideways or down. Like this is like it's range bound. There's nothing there. Same thing with Doku. It's kind of lost its uptrend. And obviously skills also. This is like, well, it is holding the 200-day for now, but it's not really the type of institutional quality stock I'm looking for. And Okta too, you know, potentially a big bear flag. Roku holding the rising 150, building higher lows. No setup there yet, but you know, you gotta pay attention to those things, because if they, you know, go sideways for another week or whatever and then break out of these ranges, you know, they could be good setups. Not yet, but maybe next week. And if they break down, well, then they break down. You always have to pay attention to what these things are doing, and pay attention to the strong ones, to the ones that are showing bullish signs. Pinterest is building higher lows, getting tighter. Yeah, some stocks are starting to look better, but some still look like shit. So yeah, football looks like utter crap. Absolutely. What's this PFMT? South Korea ETF looks good. Look at this big flag it's in. Super low ADR. But last time it broke out of a flag, made a big move. Went up 40% in like 2 months. Interesting. The hell is this? Man, I hate these stupid indicators that I misclick on sometimes. Okay. Anyone in Tallinn who wants to join me in the office? Yeah, that's a good idea, guys. It's great. I actually thought about doing the same thing. Funny that you mention it, Wolf of the East Europe. Funny that you mentioned, because I was thinking the same thing today actually. When I woke up, it would be kind of fun to like hire WeWork or something. Rent or whatever it's called. Here in Stockholm. Come to Tallinn. Right now it's still a little bit difficult to travel. But maybe if you get the office going in Tallinn, maybe I'll come there in the summer or something. That would be pretty cool. Just buy a plane. Yeah, I could just rent a private jet. I could do it. Hey, anyone in Stockholm that's interested in an idea of like renting a WeWork or something, an office or whatever? Everyone's coming to Thailand. Man, I'm starting a cult. instead of calling it the office, let's call it the temple. And every temple has a leader that's called the priest, and I'm the high priest. Let's create a cult. We had this discussion a few months ago. Are we gonna create a sex cult or a suicide cult? I don't remember our conclusion. We should vote on it. Yeah, and everyone has to shave their heads. And I'm gonna be bald Jesus. And you're gonna be my disciples. You can be the cameraman. And everyone needs to drink at least 3 Nocus per day. One when you wake up. One, like, you open one a few minutes before the trading starts, and you also drink one before you go to sleep. And we're gonna hire like blown up traders as guest speakers. Let's start with Victor Niederhofer, and Bill Wang will also be one. Who's more? Someone else who blew up. Maybe the Melvin Capital guy. He didn't blow up, he was bailed out, but it would be nice to have him as a guest speaker too. Let's just invite the losers. I think it's gonna. I think we're going places, guys. I think we're gonna go places. And Brandy Love is gonna be the head of IR. Yeah, T-Cat. Head of IR. List of trading. Bill Wang is topping it. No way, 10 billion? Wow, so what we saw on Monday was apparently historical. Wow, this is a cool list. Oh, there's a retail trader on this list. This Einar As guy. Eller Ås, or how do you pronounce it? This is a retail guy. 0.12 billion. Yeah, the annotated Livermore book, I have it too. It's really good. I love if you like market history and really study the psychology and all like the behaviors behind it. I think everyone, if you really want to deepen your understanding of human psychology and markets and market history, you should get the annotated version of Reminiscences. You will get a deeper understanding of what let's see, where's the annotated? Here it is. This one, the annotated version. Like what it does is it takes the characters and the events in the book, and it has like these separate boxes where it explains like what went down and why. It's super interesting. I recommend everyone buy this one. The best trading book ever, and it's not even close. It's not even close. There's so many lessons in this book, both good and bad, both what things you should do and things you shouldn't do. You just bought the non-annotated version? Fucking loser. No, just kidding. The non-annotated version is very good also. Is the Reminiscences fiction? No. It's based on Jesse Livermore, a real trader. A devil take the hindmost? Devil take the hindmost. Oh, wow. I'm gonna Kindle this thing. No Kindle version? Oh, fuck. Well, then I guess I'll have to order it, the physical version of it, like a boomer. I'll have to go full boomer. Oh, it was already in my shopping list. Okay. And also the one that Pradeep has been talking about. Will it make the boat go faster? This one, Pradeep has been talking about this one. Let's see. Will it go faster? Will it make... Is this the same book? Wait. Yeah, Ben Hunt Davis. Which one? What? Oh, this is the Kindle version. Okay. So Pradeep says there's a lot of trading lessons in here. Yeah, I'm gonna click this one. I'm gonna buy it right now. I'm gonna spend some money to invest in myself. Increase my brain power. Click. Also, guys, I asked it before, but no one answered. Is anyone who's based in Stockholm, Sweden, interested in renting an office together for trading and religious rituals? Come on, only who's in Stockholm? Only one? Yeah, well, yeah, I'm probably gonna end up paying the entire bill. Only one person? Well, then it's not even worth it. I thought I had more people in Stockholm following me. Is knowing Swedish a prerequisite? No. Okay, let's do this. Okay, people who are based in Stockholm, Sweden, who are interested in getting a shared office space, like a WeWork or something, in the central of Stockholm, please DM me on Twitch. Please DM me on Twitch. And no what if I can live in your mom's basement, blah blah blah, no. For how long? I don't know. It depends on if it's a success or not. You only if you do midget tossing. I don't care about any of the other trading offices. There's trading offices everywhere. I want my own trading office. Oh, NIO. I should probably start lowering the stops on some of my shorts, because a lot of them are showing some like bottoming action. Look at how perfectly Tesla is bouncing off the 150 day. Look how nicely it undercut, reclaimed. Next day, look at this. It bounced perfectly off the 150 day. Today, bouncing perfectly off the 150 day. I'm gonna lower this stop. Arc K also, gonna lower the stop. Gonna trail it with a 10 day. NIO, gonna lower the stop. Gonna trail it with a 10 day. I'm seeing more and more positive action. Still, we're not out of the woods yet, but I'm still seeing some positive price action in a lot of stocks. Both the strong stocks, like stuff like the airlines and semiconductors, and also the weaker stocks, like some of the the former leaders that had big pullbacks to the major moving averages. Some of them are showing some bottoming action. The ones that have big pullbacks, but are still holding their uptrends. They're building higher lows. Many of them had undercuts of major moving averages, undercuts and reclaims. Many of them have built higher lows. So there's a lot of positive signs going on. Again, it doesn't mean anything yet. Like we could, start the sell-off tomorrow, but at least it's constructive for now. More and more stocks are starting to stabilize. Wheat stocks, yeah, MJ, the ETF is building a range. What's Tilray doing? It looked like shit. APHA needs more time. CGC, yeah, they need more time. Do you know the guys behind this prop shop in Stockholm, Amplify Capital? Most talent to be at their best. Blah. We understand? No, I don't know. I don't know. I have never heard of it. So how big is the capital these guys are trading with? Amplify Capital. Does anyone know what kind of amounts they trade with? The link you're providing for the title traders, it's not working for me. It's some kind of error. Wolf of the East Europe. $16 millar i vinst netto förra året. That's not great. What's the percentage return? Oh, they do algo trading, but still 16 million SEK. Not that. It's not a lot. How many are there? How many guys working there? Stjärntorget 2, where is it? Oh, Mall of Scandinavia. Anyone know more about these guys? Amplify Capital? Does Amplify require a suit? Are they suits? Well, that's the big, that's the good big question. Like, you know, that's the thing with prop firms, right? Like, if you're wildly successful, if you're a really good trader, you would pretty much, there's no point in joining a prop firm. Because if you're a good trader, you're gonna grow your accounts very easily on your own. You don't need like outside capital. So it only makes sense for traders who are not wildly successful, who still maybe need some mentorship. So I don't know. I don't really, or maybe like if you really need to go to an office and really need, you know, people around you. If you're like a very, very highly social person, you can't sit in a room alone. Other than that, I don't really get it. And they take you a lot of your profits. I don't know, is it a good business model? I'm not sure. It's not really a win-win for a really successful trader, like a really good trader. Like, it makes no sense for me to join a firm. Like an example. Gives you optionality and capital if you don't have it. Yeah, but that's the thing. If you're a really good trader, you will have the capital. That's the thing. And also, guys, you know, like, I don't want anyone to quit their jobs to join the office I may or may not rent to trade together. I don't want any of that, okay? Because I can overnight decide to shut it all down. One day I wake up, I don't feel like doing it anymore, I'm gonna shut it down. So I don't want to hear any of that. It's a nice gesture, but you should only quit your job when you're ready for it. Trading Temple 2? Did you actually name it Trading Temple? I'm gonna join the group. I wanna see how the Thailand office is going. Holy shit, spring is here. It's super hot in my office. Will there be moderators in the office? No. Or what do you mean by moderators? Like Twitch moderators or like office moderators? Oh man, I really like this TSM. And it's also beneficial of the chip shortage going on. Because it's one of the big chip makers. K-Web, should I buy this? I don't know. Oh man, I'm starting to see some good things. Good signs. Oh, I know TSM looks incredible fundamentally. I know. I know. That's part of why I like it. Technicals, if you can combine fundamentals and technicals, you're gonna have super returns. Now you can, I don't know if you can trade off of purely fundamentals, but obviously you can invest off of purely fundamentals and have good returns. And you can trade purely off technicals, but if you can trade combining fundamentals and technicals, oof. Yeah, the department stores look strong. What do Bitcoin fundamentals look like? Tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of people who think it's the next big thing, who think it's the next gold. That's the fundamentals. I mean, gold itself is pretty much useless. But people across different continents got together and started believing there was value there, and suddenly there was value there. It's the same thing with Bitcoin. It doesn't have to make sense. It's just how it works. Now, is Bitcoin the next gold? I don't know. But as long as people believe it is, I will keep trading the technicals off of it. Damn, I should have bought more airlines. Should have bought more. Yeah, but that's a very small amount of the gold. Most gold is used for speculation. It's hoarded in vaults and used in jewelry. TMDX. How many stars? 2 stars. If you have several stocks from the same sector, I would choose the one with the highest ADR and the best setup. Like, which one has the best setup? And you have 2 that are, you know, about the same, you go with the highest ADR one. Or you could go with the ETF. It depends. It depends. Because then if you go with the ETF, you remove the individual stock risk. But the ETF may not be the best setup or the highest ADR. So, you know, it depends. NTLA, yeah, it's not a big position. But I'm going for a big move. So this thing is, you know, in a big flag. It's one of these gene editing stocks. Big flag. It's trying to perk out of this range. It's still not out of the woods. I think it needs to break out of this area. But it's like, you know, it's trying to. And the market is shaping up. Oh, Beam's another one. Okay. If you look at the weekly, you know, it needs to break out of this range here. Look how it undercut and reclaimed the 100-day here. Undercut and reclaimed the 100-day here. But it's a very small position. Like, I'm risking what? 7-8%, and this thing, once it finally breaks out, it could very easily double. Just like it doubled when it broke out of this flag here. Go back to like here. Obviously it wasn't as good of a flag, but you know, it actually tripled when it broke out of this flag. So I think it's a good risk reward. GME, I think GME maybe for tomorrow. Maybe. SI, oh SI, so what's Riot do? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm gonna get to Twitch DMs. I have 4,500 DMs. It may take a while. I'm gonna get back to you. One, I had like some old ones here too. Oh my god, Mara. Oof. That's a candle. That's a candle. Okay, I think I got back to everyone now. If TQQs start breaking out of this range, I'm gonna switch to the long Qs. I'm gonna switch on the long side in the TQQs. TGH, don't see anything here. CRTO, I don't know. I mean, maybe. It's not, it's kind of, yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe means no. That's true. Maybe means no. It's up to you. If you want to trade it, trade it. You will only learn by trading. It's the only way to learn. Only way you're gonna learn is putting your balls in the line of fire. A lot of people are DMing me about the office. Some people who are willing to quit their jobs and move and etc. So I'll put down some thoughts. I'll think about it. It's gonna be like more of a casual thing. It's not gonna be like I'm gonna be there strictly every day and you know, provide personal mentorship. It's not gonna be something like that. Like if I wake up one day and feel like, oh, I don't want to go to the office, I won't go to the office. So I don't want people who quit their jobs and move to another city or another country just to, you know, be in the same office as me. I want people who live nearby and don't, you know, have anything to lose by, you know, commuting maybe 30 minutes or whatever to trade with me and get some personal input now and then. You gonna move to Switzerland? Will I pick you up at? Yes, I will pick you up at the airport in Oslo, Switzerland. Zikin. Nope, not me. I don't have a stop on it. Not me. Offering? What? Fuckers. I bought it like an hour ago, not even offering. Stupid. They couldn't do the offering earlier, before I bought it. 4 million shares, what price? 4 million shares. It is, the price action isn't too bad. I'll wait, we'll see. It's not a big position, I only have like a third quarter size, I don't care. Yeah, stream sniped. You will fly every day from Latvia? That's ambitious. If you were smart, you would fly in on Monday and fly home on Friday. Then you would have to fly every day. Actually, it only takes 30 minutes in the plane, but you also have to get to the airport, you have to check in, you have to do all of those things. So it's probably gonna take you at least 2 hours. Ah, yeah, he has a private jet. Well, that would make it things easier. Yeah, over 1100 people in here still. That's dedication. That's great. And what I love is that the chat is very clean. That's the best part. Well, a lot of it is due to that 2-minute restriction, the slow mode. But I do like that the chat is very, very clean. Thank you. Yes, thanks, Doc Daddy. That's great. Great idea. And you're the best Terminator, I know. To get around slow mode, create 5 accounts. Oh, so the offering is already done. Okay. Slow mode is worse than PDT. No, slow mode is the best thing ever. Oh man, I'm getting excited about these semi names like TSM, the semi-conductor ETFs like SMH. I'm not gonna trade SMH, but I'm gonna trade the triple one. Soxel. Wow, gold and silver. Look at these things. Pieces of shit. You turned 1.5k into 200k this year? That's pretty cool. Will the office have an NFT gallery? Yes. You turned 1 million into 200k? I find that easier to believe. What a beautiful reversal on XPI. That's good price action. Undercut and reclaim. Beautiful. What's IBB doing? Yeah, IBB too. Look at how perfectly IBB bounced off the 200-day. Look at how it bounced off the 200-day here. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Just absolutely amazing. Maybe I'm gonna start watching Labu, this Labu ETF. It's a triple XPI ETF, I think. Melee, yeah, Melee too. Raccoon, yeah, beautiful short setup. It was today was day 3 of the second leg. Day 3 of the second leg. Wang turned 200 million into 10 billion. Holy shit. Yeah, that's what you can do if you use a lot of leverage, but that's the thing also. If you use a lot of leverage, you're almost certainly gonna blow up sooner or later. It doesn't matter what your returns were. That's the problem. Tesla. Beautiful. You know what? I should cover some. I'm gonna cover half. I'm gonna cover half. I'm gonna use the 10-day as my stop for the rest. Oh, Zoom I already covered. You know what, Zoom. I'm covering all of Zoom. I'm just seeing a lot of strength, a lot of things bouncing. So I'm being a bit proactive here. This guy and this K are moving. I'm thinking maybe VX starts moving soon too. Maybe I'll add to it if it breaks this range. Doubled up on VX. HIMX, yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna cut the stream now. That was a long stream. Still almost 1100 people in here. Alright guys, thanks for joining. I'll see you tomorrow.